Yeah. Okay, no, let's do this. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Wherever you're watching from. Welcome to this month's Business Insights with Marb. Welcome here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are joining us on Instagram, I think we are live on Instagram. And we are also live on YouTube. Okay.
Can you hear me? I'm speaking. Can you not hear me?
I can hear you now. Loud and clear. All right. So let's just wait for a few moments to quickly share the link. I don't know if you have the YouTube link, so I'm sharing it with you so that people can join. We're also live on Instagram.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I think we should give like 1 more minute. Just 1 more minute, 1 more minute, 1 more minute, 1 more minute. Okay, so let's start. First, I want to appreciate everyone joining us for the first time, joining Marb Corporate for the first time in for our business inside with Marb. This is a program. This is a free webinar that we hold every month, and basically it's just for business owners. To help us with structures, to help us make sales. Uh, okay. So to help us with structures, to help us make sales, to anything at all, the topics at all that is going to, you know, help our business to move forward, even personally. So it's not just only business. As a business owner, we understand that if our mental health and everything is not in sync, there's no way we can really do business. So we are looking at different aspects that can actually be beneficial to ourselves as the business owner, as the CEO, and as well for our business to make sales. And we've had series of sections, and previously we've talked on tax, business inside the we've talked on tax promas, we've talked on trademark, why you should trademark. I think our last topic in year 2024 was on email marketing, why you should start using email. So I want to believe that if you have been following us, you must have been implementing. It's good to hear, right? But the most important thing is that if you don't apply the knowledge of what you actually learned, there's no way you can get results. And you can't keep doing the same thing and expect the same different results. And that is why we go all lengths to make sure we bring in expertise, to make sure we bring in people who really know what it means to structure business, to talk to us, for free. They are using the time. We are trying to, as much as possible, to bring these resources together. So I just want to encourage you to make sure that you implement everything that you are going to be learning from here. Okay. And so today we're talking about business structure, business structuring, right? And I have here with me, let me talk myself to our guests so that we can take off from there.
Okay, so hi everyone, good afternoon again. Good morning. My name is HowToStartABusiness and I'm a business growth consultant. Today I'm going to be sharing on how to structure a business called real growth. For over 10 years, I've worked with businesses across different industries and locations. And I know that the usual goal is that we want to grow. We want to see growth thing that is the bedrock of that across every business, no matter what you sell, either in services or products, either you are in Nigeria or outside Nigeria, each structure. The things that happen at the back end of your business, they determine how fast you grow and how easily you grow. We'll understand the difference between the two in the course of this session. Thank you, Maria, for having me. I'm pleased to be here.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm done.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I think it was network.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for accepting our invite. We are really, really grateful. And I'm sure everyone, so if you're on Instagram, please type thank you for coming. It's not easy to bring her on board, honestly. Because of our meetings, our busy schedule, and everything. I just have to say, you have to find time for us. And I'm really glad we're able to to do this. You know, our business is usually last Saturdays, but we just have to do this because you know she's going to be occupied next week. So that is why, because I know so many people would have been wondering, oh, it's every last Saturday, so why are we having it? So that is more reason. Oh, I'm sorry, my light just went off now, so it's fine. I believe you can still see me.
Yes, I can.
Can you
Yes,
still
I
see
can.
me? Please let me use natural light. Since the has closed their home, let me raise up the curtain. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming, ma. All right. We are going straight into it right now, and I want to start. I'm not going to really ask about, because you know when we talk about business structuring, a lot of people see it as a lot of hard work to do. Like, no, you know, when we are talking about business structuring, I don't have that staff, I don't have this, I don't have that, and I have some few mine and true that I would like to ask you. So if they actually, you know, they're actually right, so that it's going to help people watching to know that okay, this is not as difficult as probably they think as they were. Yes, people say different things, but then your mind and all that. So I just want you to help us to put
Okay.
more light on the one where we have sorry, let me quickly go back. You know, the success actually comes from a great idea alone. So it's you only when we have a great idea that we have been successful. And another one of the mind that I have here is you need to do everything yourself to save costs. You know, this is a business owner, of small business owner that is just starting up. So is it really true that before you can actually save costs, though, you have to be the CEO, you have to be the dispatcher, the person doing this, you have to be the one sending out emails, attending to clients, you know, because there's no money and we want to save this money, the little one we have. So please, I would like to hear from you to answer those objectives before we really go down
Okay.
into today's
All right. So you mentioned two things. I'll take it from the first one. It's talking about do we just need a good
okay.
idea? So I want to become a business owner, or I'm already in business and I have this fantastic idea, and that's all I need. Well, no, you need more
Mm,
than that. In fact, you need that idea alongside a system. The success of that idea, you can't even call it a
mm,
great idea yet until you've actually put it to the test, you set systems up to actually execute it. And then that's when you see, oh, okay, it's not working this way. Let's switch, let's make some changes here and there. Let's tweak this, let's tweak that. So you need more than idea. But when you have a good idea, it's a good place to start. The next thing you want to do is to ask yourself, how do I want to structure this? I can have an idea for the fashion industry. Maybe I want to start creating dresses for plus size women. If I decide to just assume that okay, yes, I can just do it and do everything on my own, and then I take it every day as it comes, there is no organization. That business may fail. No, that business will fail. But if another person has that same idea as me and sits down and say, okay, so I want to define my target audience. Who are they? Where do they live? How do I get this finished product to them? How do I ensure I get the right raw materials at relatively good prices? And then I make the quality items and get it to them on time, making the process very easy so that I'm not stressing them. It's the same idea, but that other person will succeed, and while the first person would have failed. So it's not so much about the idea, but the systems that you set up for it to actually be implemented. That's what tells you whether it's good or it's going to be successful. So that's number one. And the popular one, can I just do
mm.
everything on my own to save cost? And I get it, because talk about hiring staff, it's expensive. In fact, it's costlier than the costs that we pay attention to. I can no longer see your video, so I want to assume it's network.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
fantastic.
network.
All right then. So most times when we talk about hiring staff, we focus on the salary, but there is more to consider. You want to consider, okay, do you provide equipment for the person to use? Do you give them bonuses? You know, all of those things. Now, can I just
Yeah.
do everything myself to save those costs? Well, you can start how doing it yourself. But when you are ready
Mm,
for a next level of growth, when you look at your business and you define the metrics that matter to you, that we want to start doing this maybe 5 times more or 10 times more. The question then should be, what's the capacity? You only have 24 hours in a day, and I want to assume that if you're a business owner, that's not all that you do. In fact, even if you
Yes.
live and you never interact with any other person, you just live alone in one night hotel, but you still have to get out of bed sometimes to eat. You have to take care of your body. So
Yeah.
that's work outside business, and you have just 24 hours to do it. So the question is, what you currently do, the kind of people, the number of people you currently serve with your business, and you are able to do it on your own. Let's say you have 10 people or you have 10 working customers per day. If you want to serve 100 customers, that's 10 times more. Do you, as a sole
Mm.
person, have that capacity? Will you be able to handle 10
Mm.
people at once when you used to handle just one person, because you only have 10 people in a day? So it's easy. One comes in the morning, another comes 2 hours after. But now when you have 100 people, when 10 people are asking for your phone number or WhatsApp at the same time, the other person is calling you, do you have the capacity? So I always tell business owners,
Capacity.
it's not a question of when did this other person start hiring. So I know that that's when no, your business is different. So you need to, first thing for business structure to really work is to know your business. You may be in the same industry, but our dreams, our systems, the people we want to serve, our metrics are different. So what you will know, what will let you know, okay, it is time for me to hire, is capacity for the growth that we want to see in the business. If you don't have the capacity, then if you expand suddenly, then you will fail suddenly. So the question is, costs that you are saving, can you make it back if you hire someone, but now you can do so much more? Maybe you make more money and you serve more customers. So that will help you aggregate the whatever cost that you're incurring.
Wow, thank you so much. Honestly, I've learned a lot because when you are just starting up, you have few customer base that you can still do everything. But at the
Of
point
course.
of you have your client base is getting, having more people coming in, making inquiries, and you really want to scale, then there will be a path for you to get more people, even though it's money. It's honestly
But you can
money,
make
but
that money back. You just ask yourself opportunity costs. If I'm the only one doing it, I can't serve more than 10 people. But if I
mm,
hire one more person, capacity, we can maybe handle 50 people now with also some other systems that we put in place. So at least I
mm,
can make in the cost for that salary I'm paying this person back
this
from that.
person.
So it's just to consider and be intentional.
Honestly, because we really want to save more and spend less as a business owner. We want the profit margin to be more, so we just have to be intentional about it. Thank you so much for that well detailed explanation. So I would like to ask, what does it really mean to even structure business? What is business structure itself? And just in a simple terms that myself and my audience, we can really learn that, okay, this is what it really means, Marb, for you to structure your business if you want to do that. Yeah, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, that's a very great question, and it comes up with a lot because business structure can be vague. Structure your business, structure your business. I said earlier that it's different for each person, it's different for each business. The journey is different, so you need to understand what it is. But it's a general, simple meaning to it is organizing your business. Organize the activities and people in your business for things to be done the right way at the right time by the right people to get the right result. I'll say it again. Business structure simply means organizing the activities and people in your business
Mm,
such that things are done in the right way, the right things are done in the right way by the right people at the right time to get the right result.
results. Wow.
Organize the things you do. You
Mm,
sit down, you analyze your business. If I am a barber, what do I need to do to take my customer from I want to barb my hair. Do I have barbed my hair? You write it down. You organize it. When we want to attend to customers, this is how we do it. If you want to cut the hair, these are the things that you will put on the table. This is the clothes you will wear. This is how you will talk. When we are advertising this particular service, this is what we say. This is what we don't say. When a customer comes in, this is what we don't offer them. When they leave, these are the steps we have to take. It is your business. You know the activities that happen. And if it's a product-based business, for instance, how do I produce? If I'm a manufacturer of this pen, what do I need? What raw materials? What processes turn the raw materials to this finished product? So organizing all those things such that the right things are done by the right people. So your gate man is not the one that you are leaving all the time to check if your raw materials are quality. Such that your manager is not the one also attending to customers and so he's overworked. These things is sitting down, knowing them and organizing. This is how we do it. This is when we do it. This is who to do it. A lot of times business owners, we just focus on who. When they help structure a business, the thing they think of immediately is hire staff. No, sometimes you don't even need to hire somebody new to handle that particular process. You just need to know how is it done. When I want to say this thing is done excellently, how would I know? Then you write it down. You say this, you don't say this, you don't do this, you don't use this kind of pen, you don't use this kind of raw materials. So then that is when you now know, oh, do we need to hire? Or something that somebody who's already existing in the team can handle. So it is not hiring staff. Hire people, and then you have too many people in your business, they don't even know what they are doing. This person says I'm a sales rep, this one says I'm a sales rep, and everybody is sales repping, and you find some people doing so well, being active, while some are just there. They are not working. And the others are the one picking up whatever what they're supposed to do. So simply put, organize your business. Get your heart together. That's
Organize.
what it is.
Organize your business, do it rightly, know when to do it with the right mindset of people. Because if you don't have the right, if you are not well structured as a business owner, there's no way you can actually communicate your values to the employees, those you are hiring. I just want to understand. I really, get what you're trying to say. So you have to first know what you are doing, what you are into as a business owner, before you pass that knowledge. Because when those your staff, when your staff sees how you do your things and the values, the missions, everything, they can easily run alongside with that, with the visions. Thank you so much. Thank you. So my next question is how do we know if you really need to structure your business? So if I like, okay, but I've been making money, do I really need to structure my business? At what point as a business? Of course, now when we have this mindset of, oh, I'm making my money already, people are using me. So do I really need to structure? So at what point is that really important for me to come up and say, okay, I want to structure my business?
All right, thank you. You see that I laughed when you mentioned I'm making money, because that's one of the I think statements I hear from business owners. All this structure your business, you people just be shouting, structure your business, structure your business. I've not structured my business and I've run it for 5 years, 10 years, and I'm making millions. And they are surprised when I say, yes. Do you think I will say they are not supposed to be making money? Of course, you'll be making money. But the next question I will ask you is this. This year that you are speaking to me, how much have you made? Can you tell me? How much have you spent out of that? What's your gross profit? What's your net profit? What are your operational expenses? How much do you spend on that? Which one is you're laughing already? Which one is highest for you? Simply put, what eats money most in your business? Is it staff salary? Is it power? If you cannot tell me all those things,
no record.
Forget. So you're making the money, but where is it? Where is it? At the end of the day, where is it? Is it boring? Is the business still where it started 10 years ago? But because the money is coming in and it's going out, you think you are running a profitable business. Some businesses are just making money. They are not being profitable. So how do you know if you should structure your business? The very first thing is this. I have 3 points. And usually serve as like parameters for me to test. I think I've highlighted on one of them. The first is, do you get consistent results in your business? Or you can also call it predictable outcomes. Can a customer predict and say, oh, if I get to Marb corporate, they will be open. Let me check the time. Oh, it's 3 p.m. They'll be open, but let me hurry because they close by 5 p.m. Can a customer say that? And by the time they get to you, they see that yes, indeed, you are open and you can serve them. If I come into your business and I receive the product today, Wednesday rather, please. When I return on Saturday, is it that same quality? If it's a restaurant, today because the chef is in a good mood, maybe you want some kind of bonus or something like that, he's happy, the food will be sweet. If I come on Saturday, his girlfriend just served him breakfast, he's not in a good mood, the food will be bad. When I come today and your customer service staff would be very courteous and helpful, but then when I come back another day, it's not that way. Is there consistency in the results in your business? Can we predict how we will receive the service we will receive, the experience we will get? Can customers know that and trust your business that this is how it is? And how that would happen is because everything is structured. There is a system. Things are done the same way. What you can do is to make it better. But you can't do it differently such that the result is now bad. No, you can only improve it. So because the result will be consistent. If I say this is how to attend to customers in my business, excuse me, in this our own company, we don't call our customers dogs. We don't call them queens. We call them ma'am. That's how we say it. It means that whether you come to us in January or you come in February, whatever month of the year, that is how we do it. That is what honesty, that is what respect means for us as a business. If it comes to payments, we will always have options for you. So either it's transfer you want or you would rather pay in cash, because this system here would have it in place for you. So if there is no consistent result in your business, then there is problem. You as a CEO, another way for you to know that it is time to structure your business is this. Once you are not there, wahala. You have staff members, you've employed people. Maybe they said the structure is staffing. Now you have hired people, but nobody can do anything unless madam is there. Nobody can do anything unless boss is around. Once you step out of your business, sometimes it's not even physically. You are there, but you are busy. Any action, any process that you don't tell them verbally what to do, it can't be successful. Some business owners will tell you, I cannot vacate. Why should I vacate so that I will lose all my customers before I come back? Because customers will not get their order. Because riders will disappoint. Because this will happen. And so they can't take just one day off their business. And they're right. If they dare do it, their business will nearly fall. So if everything depends on you, you are the one that knows the number of the supplier that delivers quality product. You know the number of the delivery company. You are the one that knows the name of all your customers. Their phone number is on your phone. You are the one that knows this, how to do this, how to do that. It's just you. Everything revolves around you. Your business is suffering, and even you yourself, you are sabotaging yourself because your life will be tied to your business. Your business is running you instead of you running the business. So when that is happening, don't look for any other don't look for a palm reader or a sun reader to tell you that is what is happening in your business. You need to structure. And lastly, staff and customers. I've highlighted the contact a little bit. Are your staff intelligent and efficient? Whether you're there or not, do they know what to do? They always have to ask you the basic thing in the business. Oh, so I'm sorry to disturb you. So a customer is there and they're asking if you can give them a discount. I don't know, should we give them? There should be a policy that says, okay, a customer can only get a discount based on this. You can't do this. Maybe they're a returning customer. We can only give 10% on this amount, this range or products or services, they don't attract discounts. No matter what you do, they don't give discounts. Or this ones actually you can give discounts if the customer is a returning customer, or if the customer is this way. What are the terms? Such that the only reason they will now not be able to take this decision, this important key decisions, is that that thing is just so like it's unique. It has never happened. And even at that, they should be able to think on their feet. And so when they're coming to you, they're saying, so ma, I understand that we have this policy, but there is a unique situation that is going on. But I'm thinking we should do it this way. I just want to hear from you. You should present recommendations, not that they should just be bringing problems to you all the time. Man, generator is not working. What should we do? I don't understand. You don't have the number of the generator repairman. You don't know. You understand all these small things, and you have staff members. Because the question is, what is now the point? You're paying them salaries, but everything you still have to do it for them. Then you have to ask yourself, am I really in business? And lastly, customers. This one is very, very important. Sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times, as business owners, we are attached to our business. Our businesses are our love child. If I can put it that way. You see yourself, you see your business to be the best. You know, nobody will describe their business and say, oh, we are not the best. Everybody will say we are the best, we are the best. Whenever I hear that from people, I just say, in what hand? By what standard? Who measured you? Who gave that conclusion that you are the best? Okay, I hear you, you are the best. But the
measurement,
the people that actually matter is the customer. If you have our customer service is good, our customer service is this, our customers are happy, they are doing this. We are not hearing you alone. We want to hear from your customers. Are they really happy? If customers are constantly complaining about one thing, no matter how fancy you think you have done in that thing, it's faulty. That process, you need to break it down. And you need to ask yourself, what do we need to do to make it better? So if customers are constantly complaining in your business, no matter how everything is in the business, you have a fancy website for customers are saying, I can't shop. I spent 1 million on the website. Why can't you shop? There is something missing somewhere. There is a process that is faulty. It's not about the aesthetics now. It's fine. They can see it, but they can't shop. Probably it doesn't load on time. Probably by the time they want to check out, there's no multiple payment. You know, so many things. So you sit down and go through the process like a customer, and you see what you need to fix. When all these three things are happening, number one, there's no consistent results in your business. Everything is all over the place. You can't predict what will happen. Today, the service is good, tomorrow it's not good. You need to structure. Next, as the CEO, can your business processes happen in your absence? And I mean happen effectively. Do people know what to do, how to do it, when to do it, even in your absence? Your staff, do they know what is their job description? What you expect from them? And can they do it with or without your involvement? And lastly, your customers. What are they saying? If what they are saying is negative, you need to structure your business.
So it's not really about what you are saying, it's what your customers are saying about you.
It's your customers. Are you the one buying it? Are you the one using it?
We are the this, we are the that. Hey. Okay, this one you are
It's
giving me.
Your customers are the one that will tell you. They will tell you blind spots in your business that you don't see, things that you think it's this way. When you talk to them, you will realize, oh, so they are the ones to listen to. They are the ones using the product. They are the ones. In fact, you may be the one that produced, but they are the one using it.
Using the product.
So you need to listen to them as well.
Wow. Thank you so much. You know, my sticky note here is filled. The first thing I read is either you are running your business or your business is running you. So we need to sit back to ask our questions. Are you the one running the business or the business is
running you? Is your business actually the CEO of itself, or you are really the CEO?
This one really got me, honestly. I have to find it down. Wow, thank you so much. In fact, I've learned a lot myself, and I'm sure our audience. So please, if you are watching either on YouTube or on Instagram, drop us your questions. Drop your question. If you have any questions or you have something to say, just drop it. I'm going to get that from my phone and from the system. Okay. All right. So moving on. The next question I want to ask is that what are the step-by-step guide to actually structure business, especially in this new year? You know, everybody have a big idea. That big idea, I want to launch, I want to go and rent a shop, I want to build a website, I want to do this, I want to do that. So, what is that business um business
Step
guide
by step.
that can actually the step-by-step guide that we can use to at least it's not too late for us to structure 2025. I want to think so. We are just 18 days away from 365 days. So we can still make use of the raining best days or the rainy days that can still be a good one. So what are the step-by-step guide you want us to use? Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. So before I go into that fully, I would like to start by establishing these truths, this this very, very important truth about business structure. Um I think you mentioned when you were making the introduction that we think, oh, it's not something I need yet, or maybe I'm making money, or I'm new. I just have a fantastic idea. Number one thing is this: understand that business structure is not once and for all.
Mm,
Sometimes some business owners don't say, "Oh, I don't need it." They say, "I've done it. I did it now, and I bought templates. I am writing this for my staff. I'm doing this for my staff." It's not once and for all. You keep
mm,
doing it again and again. Why? Because even if you are not seeing it, your business is changing. Your business is growing. It's
mm,
changing. You may be very intentional and say, you plan your growth. You're strategic to say this is what we want to achieve next. This is this particular metric rather. This is when we'll know it's time to do it. This is what it means for us. When we hit this income, when we're serving this number of customers, when we're having this number of repeat customers, we set all of those in place. But every day, like a child, your business is growing. So all the time you must be able to sit down and say that our structure, our systems are they efficient to keep this growth going? So to keep this growth going rather. Because that is when you will be able to sustain it. So it's not
mm.
once and for all, oh, I've done it. No, you do it again. Now, how do you do it?
Wow.
Number one is based on where you are per time. When you are a one-man business owner, you don't have any staff members. What you will need to do is
Mm,
different. As you are preparing to now say, oh, I want to hire my first staff member, there are some things that if you were not doing it when it was just you, you can get away with it. But now that you want to hire even if just one person, even if it's a gate man, you need to do them. Number one is like documenting. That one is very important. When you were alone, you are the one that will open the store. You are the one that will close it. You know where you put the key. You know what not to do. You know what to do. If you hire a gate man, the gate man must know when do you open the gate, when do you close it, where do you put the key,
mm,
who holds the key, what time do you not open to customers anymore. If you assume that it's a gate man now, have you done it before? Oh, hey, you've done it, just come and be opening and closing our gates. It's more than that. So you need to
okay.
communicate those things to that person. That's another level of growth. By the time you now say, okay, so before now, we just take walk-in customers. Let's go online. Let's open an online store so that we can handle customers from other locations. Structure. There are things you start to now think about. If you were not doing them before, inventory management, you need to start thinking about all that. It's okay in quotes. You could get away with not having it in place before. But if you try it as an online business, they will drag you. They will drag you and drag you for weeks. And the small business that you think is small, they will make it smaller. So you may get away with some things in one level of growth, but by the time you are already changing, see, you need to stop it. So that I don't take so much time, understand that it is not once and for all. It's continual. It is knowing where
Yeah.
you are, knowing what you want to achieve at that stage, and then what system you need to put in place rather. The next thing is this. You see, you're saying we should structure our business. I know a friend who has structured her business, but the staff members are still stealing now. They're still stealing from her, and she's still
Mm,
shouting, and she's doing this. They still can't think, and they need it. So business structure does not really fix all problems. And again, they are surprised when I agree
mm,
with them. And I say, yes, it doesn't. It doesn't fix all problems. But one thing it will at least do is that it will help you know there is a problem. Because it is a bigger problem if you have a problem and you don't know. That problem is no longer the problem. The problem is that you don't even know. I always use this example of the popular one, the theft. Oh, so you say we should document and we are documenting and they are still stealing. Okay, how did you know they are stealing? Maybe it's because you document. It's because there is an inventory that says this amount of products came in, this quantity came in on so date, at this rate, at this and that. And so you also set a process that says maybe third Saturday of every month, we don't do anything else. All we just do is stock counting. And so we sit down, we count our stock and we compare what we have on the system with what we have in the store. That is how you start saying, one person, this thing is missing. This thing is supposed to be 25, it is now 20. Because you review, you do end of day account records. That's why you are able to cite that. And there is one invoice. The customer has paid. I'm not seeing the payment. It's not reflecting here. That's why you are able to spot those things. If all of these things, these simple activities that you have structured, that this is how we do it. We must do this at this certain time. This person must do it either I'm there or not. That is how you are even able to spot that there is a problem. Their businesses losing millions and they don't even quickly realize it. So at least structure would help you to be in a better position. It will reduce the possibility. I say it in every way. And then if it ever happens, because people will always be people. That's one sad reality. But your business should not be a business that encourages bad practices or gives them much room to do it. Your business should not be one where a thief can come and thrive, or someone who is not even a thief can come and they are tempted. I think that's another angle I should mention. Because they have unmonitored access. Anybody can go to your warehouse and come out anyhow. So they can put stuff here, put stuff here, put stuff anywhere, and nobody's checking them. Oh, what is their business in the warehouse? Nobody is checking to see what did you take in, what did you take out. They are there, you are not monitoring how much is made. You just say, have you collected my money from that customer? Yes, ma'am, I've collected this. That's it. That's all. You are not saying, okay, how much is the product? You're not comparing, okay, the payment I received versus the sales record. And so they have so much money loose walking around and you're tempted. Again, I am not justifying any bad practice in any way. Please, I need to emphasize that. But I am saying that don't be the business owner that now opens yourself up to these unscrupulous practices. Because people will do it. But they will come into one organization and they say that, hey, I cannot do this place. And they will jump out. But if your business is where they go and they will say, oh, fantastic, they recruit more people. So now going into structure, how do I even structure? So I understand that, oh, it's not once and for all. I need to keep doing it again as I approach one level of growth and the other. Four ways to do that. It's actually a formula that I often use with businesses depending on what industry. But I think it applies to every business. I'm going to just go over it in quick steps. Number one is this. You need to define, or if it's an existing process, you need to audit it. So this is what I mean. I want to structure my inventory, for instance. You need to ask yourself, how is this run currently? Because there is a way it's actually run. Even if it is not structured, but there is a way that it happens. What happens is that when we get product, it's only Madame that receives it, and then she'll write it in one jotter like that she keeps with her. I hope you can still hear me. Let me do something.
Yes, I can hear you. I can
Because
hear
I can
you.
keep talking and talking,
Yes.
but I need to be sure that you can hear it.
If
I'm
I
not
don't
speaking
really
to
enjoying
myself.
it.
Okay. All right. So you need to first know how are things done currently. This particular inventory, what do we do right now? And then you define. So this is Marb Corporate. We sell ready to wear dresses. And for our inventory, this is how we want to do it. Inventory of raw materials, we will do it this way. This person will be the one to buy from our raw material supplier. This is the number, or maybe there are more than one supplier. This is the one that supply fabrics, this is the one that supply button, maybe there are different ones. This is the person. It's documented somewhere, but I'm going to get to document, so I don't want to run ahead of myself. The first step is defining. This is how. This is what you will be doing here in your business. Don't forget that I said your business is unique. You need to know your own business, and you need to know what resources are available. So in my own business, when I have 25 staff members, it can't be the same for my business, for my partner who has 23 staff members, or the one who has 3 staff members. So you know your business and define that particular process. Or for me, it's my customer service. I want a structure. Because, like I said, it's in phases and it's in departments, units, depending on what your business is. So if it's customer service, so this is how we do things. This is acceptable here. This is not acceptable. This is our return policy. This is our refund policy. This is our exchange policy. This is what happens after the service here. You define it. The next step is documenting. For many business owners, this is the part where I have problem with them. They will not say, this is how we do it now. It's defined in my business. Everybody knows you're supposed to do it. Okay, so I now say, okay, hand over to me a document that says this is how you do it. Especially for replication. Because I can't go into your brain. You now assume that I should know when I'm a new staff member and I've worked somewhere else before. And this is how we used to do something. And I come into your own business, you're not adding anything over to me that says this is how we do it differently here. I will do it the way I know how to do it. And I don't know your business like you. You know, say, but this is how I do it. Are you foolish? Can't you see it? Can't you see when I do it that this is how I do it? I don't get into your head. You need to document. You need to write it, or another way is this, because we can do it. Writing can take time. Do a video like what I am doing. Do a video. And I like it. Okay, so we are a jewelry business. This is how we move from attending to a customer. So to attend to a customer, this is what you do. You put on your video, just like you do content for marketing. Put on your phone camera and record. You do this, you ask for the customer's name, you search for it on the system. If they are a returning customer, you see their name, so you don't create a new customer profile for them. If they are a new customer, you create a new customer profile for them. You assign this, you do this, you do this, you do that. End of discussion. You store it on Google Drive. You don't need any big deal technology. Store it on your Google Drive. It's a Gmail account that you have for your business. Store it there. A new staff member comes, hand them over to them. Watch it. Keep watching it. Watch it as many times as possible. That's documentation. You don't need to have it written. If writing will take time. And if you think that, the business is changing, if you remember I said structure, you have to keep doing it, and again, you need to refine. If the business is changing, go back, do the video and say 2.0. How to attend to a customer, 2.0. That's a different one. And you update your database. But make it documented, because if it is not documented, it doesn't become the standard. It means that Shalewa, your customer service rep, we do it this way. Mohammed, customer service rep, we do it that way. Maria, another customer service rep, we do it in another way. It doesn't become the standard because we don't even know. And as a business owner, please get out of your own head. Stop thinking they will know. They should know. Tell us. Tell your staff. This is how we do it here. Don't assume they will know. And that's why some business owners are stressed, because everything about their business is in their heads. How to attend the customer, number of supplier, number of this is in their head. We trust our brain too much. And so when you're not there, people who can access your brain don't know what to do. That's the second step. I hope you are still with me.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, fantastic. Next is this. Practice. Or because I call this the 5D formula, maybe I stick to D again. Do. So there is define, there is document, there is do, there is diagnose, and there is develop. So we are on do now, or you can also say practice. Sometimes the problem is that You have created the standard, but you don't follow it. A business owner will tell me, see, all these SOP you people are saying, I have written them. Let me share them to you. You know, I said you can do video SOPs or you write it. Some business owners will
Yeah.
say, I have written it already, and I hand it over to them, and they don't do it. Or you yourself don't do it. If you don't do it, then it's not the standard. You just write it somewhere, nobody goes to it, nobody practices it, then it's not the standard. It just defeats the purpose. And sometimes why that happens is because you don't actually, I don't want to use the word enforce, it's not in that negative sense. You don't insist on it.
Yeah.
Or you yourself as the business owner, you don't even practice it. You say something is not acceptable, but you do it. You say somebody cannot come late in the business. This one comes late, nothing happens. This one comes late, you are shouting. So everybody is wondering, why did I come late and you did not shout, and this one came late and you are shouting? It is not consistent. So I can't follow it. But if it becomes the standard, it means that whether I am there or not, this is it. And if you're coming in late, you already know. You yourself, where you are, you're like, I know. The only thing that may happen is if there is a hearing to it and then they see my reason, then they will not query me. But I know already that this is my first time coming late in a week. There is a policy that already says when you come late at this number of time, do it. Don't just say I have documented it. They know what to do. Insist on it without without any discrimination. If a customer is spending 1 million, let your staff know that they are to attend to that customer still excellently. If this person is spending 100,000, still excellently, the standard is the same. You know, some businesses, you go there today, and if it's the staff member that you are always giving, I hope you can hear me. The video is off. I'm sure network, and we are rounding up gradually. Sorry, everyone. I think Maria seems to be having network issues. Hi, Maria. I hope it's not from my head because I'm still on here, but I can't see Maria. All right. This I implore you to please give us some time. I think Maria is having network issues at her end. Okay. Okay. All right. So while I'm waiting for her to sort things out, I'm just going to go ahead because of our time. We really do not want to keep you more than is necessary. So I was talking about doing, which is practicing the systems that you set in place in your business. After you've defined them, you've documented them, actually practicing, doing them, insisting on them being done, no matter the circumstances. Fine, there can always be, oh, when this happens, this is what we can do if we can do what we usually do. But that should still be standardized so that it encourages people to think, okay, so ideally we give 50% discount, 15% discount. I'm not sure that it's a business I can pay. I can give you 50% discount and it's profitable. Wow. Except that it's on me. Anyway, going back, we give 15% discount when it's a returning business, a returning customer. But this person seems like, okay, they're referred by this, and that because of these terms and factors. Let's be able to do this. Okay, let me just include one person who is senior to me. Let's discuss it together and we can make an agreement and decide that this is how to approach this situation. But if there is no standard in the first place, they won't know how to handle that request in the first place. So that's the first thing. Now, you move on to diagnose. Do constantly review your system. I've been saying it since the beginning of the session that it is not fixed. It's not once and for all. So the step you need to take for you to now know when should you do another is that you are constantly reviewing. So this particular process of attending to our customers, it used to work for us probably when, for instance, when petrol was 150 per liter, it works for us. Now that petrol is things are costlier. Why is it not working this way? People are more stressed. People are worried. People have too many bills that they have to grapple with. The cost of everything is high, and it keeps costing more and more to live and breathe like this. And so they're coming into your business. They are like, I have billings from one place. So when you come into this business and it seems like they don't have their acts together. It seems like they are just wasting your time. People are hungrier. And so the customer will not give you grace. You now think, is it not this particular matter? This one more matter. Even if you guys, you need to wait for us up to 30 minutes when the food is delayed to do this and all of that. Why are you not being patient? Because people are no longer patient as they used to be, even in 2023 or even 2024, that's just last year. So you need to keep in mind all of these external forces, things that you don't have control over. But what you do have control over is inside your business. So review. Oh, before now, it takes us 1 hour to create this. How can we do it faster? Is it that we need to pay ahead? Do we need to make our maybe I'm a food business owner. Before now, I just cook fresh. Do I need to just because I still want to maintain that fresh taste? But can I maybe cook ahead? Make ahead my sauces or whatever things I need to do and prepare them ahead in the morning. So that saves the time I spend on cooking. You need to review your process. In fact, that's something very important for every business on this call, in this session right now. This is a new year. How we used to do things in 2024, will it serve us in 2025? If customers are saying they want this in 1 hour, can we meet up with that demand? And if not, what do we need to do to make it possible? You need to diagnose, constantly think, what do we need to improve? What do we need to stop doing? And then finally, when you have diagnosed, develop it again and change it and say, okay, so this used to work, this does not work anymore. So I'm making it better. And then that will now take you back again to define. So because I want to improve it now, so I'm saying that before we used to attend to our customers this way, this is what we do, this is how often we do that. But now we've reviewed it and we see that it needs to change. And now we are changing this particular process. So we used to do this, we do our stock taking once a month. But we see that, hey, we have to do it every week. We change it. That becomes our new process or policy or procedure. And then we go back, we define it, and then we document it again to say, oh, so this is how we do it. We used to do it that way before, but now this is how we are doing it. Step by step. You take a department or a process in your business. There are different processes in every business depending on what you do, manufacturing or retail. In manufacturing, you talk about production. You talk about inventory or warehouse or store management. Talk about your human resources, and that one is the one people mostly focus on when we are structuring. We just think about people, but don't forget your process. How do you take payments in your business? How do you store your customers' information? How do you handle money? Follow the money in your business. Who takes payments? Who has access to our accounts? Who does this? Who does that? Who can approve this? Who can approve that? So it's very, very important that you do that, especially as you start the new year. If you are going to delegate, if you need to automate, you need to get a software for this so that it saves time. It needs 10 people to do it, but if we get a software to handle it, the software can do it in 1 minute or in 5 minutes. Can you automate it that way? Or do you need to eliminate the process? Maybe you don't need to do it anymore. Before now, you always ask people, oh, give us your name, your birthday, your this, your that. You ask them, and the time it takes for them to fill that form is so long. But today you see that, oh, if you just ask them their name and you search it on Google, you can actually see their Instagram bio. You are able to see maybe their phone number, you can get it, or when you get people's phone number, you get access to their picture instead of you asking them to upload their picture themselves. You are thinking of what to eliminate so that it takes less time to deliver that particular procedure, and your customers are be happier for it, and your business is perceived to be very organized, and that you know what you are doing. So I'm trying to see. I'm going to see if we have questions. I'm looking around for questions and comments. Let's see if we can take questions and comments so that we can hear from you. If you have any questions, either you're joining us on YouTube or Instagram, network is really doing us shaggy today. Network has really okay. So I think we are having issues with network. For us to be able to take your questions. If you have any question, please leave them so that we can answer. And okay, so while I'm waiting for us to leave our questions, I want to see, okay, to give us more time to do that. While we are doing that, I would like to talk about something as we round up. If someone is thinking, okay, I hear you, you said this, you said that, but it sounds like a lot of work. Seriously, I'm going to agree with you. It's a lot of work to actually structure your business. It's a lot of work, but it's work that will benefit you in the long run. Okay, so I think I'm able to see some of our comments. And okay, so someone says my business has been running me. I won't lie about this. Oh, okay, so I'm not able to get your name, but honestly, network is giving us problems. But I could pick that comment. So this is it. I feel you, I hear you, and I can relate. Especially if you keep seeing things that your business can do better, but you are already stressed. At the level you are now, you are the one doing everything. Your business is running you 24 hours. And somebody is now telling you aim for what? Motivation is not working for you. But what I'm going to advise is this: take a break from the business. I know it sounds like, can I do it? But you can do it. Just steps. Take 1 day. Whatever you think is urgent that can't wait, that I can't wait, rather do them. But those things that can wait, they can wait. The word we know it. Let me tell you. The word we know is a break. And break that business. So this is what business is right now. This is how things are. Now, I want to make it better. You can't keep running that way. You can't allow it to be. Trust me, it takes its toll on our health. I was saying when we were opening that what you should have in your business is sustainable success and real growth. Real growth is the one that doesn't cost you maybe your health, your family. I'm not saying you won't sacrifice, but you need to know when sacrifice has become something. So take a break of the business, then piece it down. This is what I need to structure, and then you take this 5D framework that I shared with us. You need to define how things done here. How will they be done? Define, document, do, diagnose, and develop. Do that in your business. Now, I am very, very I know that I understand that there's a lot of work. And so somebody is thinking, how do I start doing this? Well, I am a business structure expert. And what we do differently with my company at One Guy Management is that I am no coach. I'm not a coach that will just tell you, oh, how to do it, I will help you find it, and all of that, and then that's it. If you need a coach, in fact, I can even recommend someone to you to coach you. But when it's time to do the doing,